fellow gamers. Welcome to Board Game Battle with Gloryhound and
Dr. Gloryhougnd.
Why do you always wait whenever I go ahead and do that?
Dramatic pause. Dr. Trolleyhog.
No, I don't think that works out. I don't think that works out for you. No, you're gonna have
Dr.
to pick
Glory Troll?
a better troll name. You gotta pick a better troll name because we're playing in the Hall of the Mountain King today by Burnt Island Games.
Trogdor!
No.
No Trogdor. All right, fine.
There we go. Battle Cry says, declare yourself winner before it starts. It's Mother's Day, and whether I win or lose, I'm going to win, I think, on this game today, okay? I'm sure that's okay with Dr. Gloryhound today.
No way.
Hello, Graham. I hope I pronounced that right. Graham? I don't know.
Just let it go.
Hello.
Keep rolling.
So, in the Hall of the Mountain King by Burnt Island Games is for 2 to 5 players. It should last about 90 minutes. It'll probably last a little bit longer since we are on stream. And we're going to be talking to you guys. Absolutely. I'm so excited to play this game. I was insanely surprised by how like great everything turned out in this game with everything that was going on. You know, like although all these resources are moving around,
mechanic wise,
right? And you're trying to do stuff on the board, and you're trying to do stuff over here. Like everything is really balanced. Like I was really excited about playing this game on stream today.
Yeah, because we started like once we looped, I was really afraid that there'd be like a runaway leader, but it was within like 4 points.
No, it was really good. Yeah, it was within 4 points that we went ahead and won yesterday. So Helena, thank you for joining us today. You know what?
We are excited to play it.
I think we had one question yesterday. Since the people from Burnt Island Games are here, maybe you guys can answer our question upon moving that one statue. If a statue is on a...
Oh, yeah. If your statue is in a great hall and it's on the little special spot, right? It's not in an altar, but it's in the great hall. Are you able to still move it somewhere else later on? So if I decided to be like, I don't want this one here. Can I move it out, move a different one in?
The doctor was trying to really push those extra points at the last few minutes there, which worked out for you in the end, Dr. Gloryhound. You just barely won. It was super tight game.
It's always like a just barely won.
Just eked it out.
But she wins by 1 point. And she's like, it was a slam. You got destroyed.
Okay, there we go.
See, you can move a statue.
That's kind of how we played it yesterday, but we weren't for sure because there wasn't a specific item in there with it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for answering that for us. So let me move this aside here. Now, did you want to talk a little bit about the theme of this game, Dr. Gloryhound?
Sure. So the theme of this game is we were tricked. Our ancestors were tricked by gnomes. I'm assuming tricked because there's no way they beat us in Brawn. Maybe they had some
potions
or something.
Sneaky like that. Gnomes are
jerks.
They
had to have like backstabbed or like I don't know, like a troll weakening potion or something. But essentially, the gnomes tricked us out of our homeland, right? And they ran us out. And we've been living for generations, just scraping by on the surface, just being hot, dirty, not good. I mean, not like we like being dirty, but not the dirty we want to be.
Why do we have to be so hot and dirty?
Because the surface is hot and dirty. You want to be down in the ground.
Where it's nice and cool and dirty.
Eventually, what has happened is since we've been away from our ancestral home for so long, the mountain and stuff weeped and it collapsed upon the gnomes because we weren't there to keep it, like our spirit wasn't there to keep it going. So the mountain itself took revenge for us and crushed the gnomes. And now we're going back and we're like digging back out our houses.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really cool.
We're not going to dig like this. We're going to use hammers and stuff because we're mighty trolls. We're not dogs.
Hello, Nathan. How are you doing?
We're here to excavate our homes and reset up our great halls and then crown the Mountain King, Trogdor.
You can't say Trogdor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I already call that Trogdor was going to win? That's my bad.
Really quick, before we get started on actually playing the game, I wanted to go over some of the components and how fantastic the components were. These come with game trays in here, and as you can see, they have everything super lovely separated. The detail that is on these pieces, like I'm going to put some of these pieces up for the camera
these metal
here.
coins are like, I want to use them in other games. I love these.
Hopefully we can get like a good
because they're like all rough,
in here.
like coins you'd expect to find from a bunch of trolls, right?
So the little pieces here, I mean, they're super detailed. I don't know how much you guys can see that. The little carts and stuff, they look so cool. The components are fantastic. Yeah. And the game trays are, oh my gosh, I have to show you this game tray. So we had to lay our stuff out here because of space, but this game tray where all the pieces go into, these not only lay down in here to hold them, but during the game, you can actually set them up like this So they're visible to everybody as you're going through and playing. So they sit just like that. So you can actually set this up on the table and you don't have to like mess around with setting up all the pieces or anything. It's just one game tray like this and you just put up the pieces. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Because this has a lot of pieces to it, but it actually packed away really easily. And then it sets up, which is good because this is probably our most complex polyomino game that we have. So if it was a pain to put out, it would see the table less.
Right. Graham says, burninate the gnomes. That's right. I can't wait for Gloryhound to win so much. Thank you, Nathan.
That's just because Nathan said it was Mother's Day, so he's tossing you one vote.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yes. I was just super amazed by the components in this game. And the art is super beautiful too. Like there was nothing about the components in this game that I was disappointed about. Everything looks amazing in this game.
Now I'm an old man, so my memory's not the best, but I'm pretty sure we were all the hype whenever the Kickstarter was out. Obviously we backed it at the highest level.
We did.
I remember being really excited about it. I think we all three picked it that time. I think it was you, I, and Greg all said it was in our top 2.
I believe so.
I know it was my number 1 that week.
It was a good choice for us.
Yeah. And it played out well.
Now, whenever we go ahead and start the game, what you end up doing is you end up putting out 3 rows of cards. These are 1s here. And then, 2s and 3s. And we actually need some pedestals on this, Dr. Gloryhound, if you want to pull them from the bag here. And these refill as we go along. And these are going to be people that we're going to be recruiting.
Just go left to right.
There we go. Got to put those on there.
Oh.
The top tiered cards are going to be pedestals that you can choose from the bag.
The mightiest of all troll warriors.
If you want to take one of the cards up here, the really cool part about this is you actually have to bribe all of the trolls underneath. So if you're taking this card here, you have to bribe 5 different trolls. It would be these guys here in order to actually get up and get these cards, which I think is a really great mechanic for the game. It turns out really well. But in the beginning of the game, we're going to go ahead and shuffle up our little cards that we have here. We're going to draw 2. Oh, you know what? And let's put out our little beginning portions. I'm going to put mine here.
Where we're going to be.
There's actually little marks on here that has where you can choose to put them. You're going to go there?
These are our initial tunnels. So we got to get in there and clear out dead gnomes.
So these are our starting cards. And in the beginning of the game, we're going to be choosing 4 of these ultimately. And you're going to automatically get the resources on the bottom part here. And then these resources here on the top are going to be added to our rows that we're going to start getting whenever we put cards on top of them, okay? So this is a really important part of the game and choosing not only what you want for resources in your starting hand, but also resources that you're going to want and where you're going to want them. Because if I put both of these in the middle here, they're going to basically like proc, or they're going to distribute resources more. Cascade, there we go, than the ones on the ends here. So placement is huge in this game. So huge. So I'm going to pick one of these cards. And I think I really like the stone, but per everything that's out, I'm going to go for this piece, I think, here. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to draw another card from my deck. And now I get to choose between both of these cards. And I'm going to do that to fill up 4 here, okay? Let's see here. The runes here are going to allow me to do spells. These little hammers here are going to allow me to break these pieces so I can put tunnels over top of them. Stone, iron, and the heartstone are going to allow you to make tunnels, and they have different values as far as like the honor points you're going to get. So like a stone tunnel is going to give you less points than a heartstone tunnel. Oh, choices. I like having the spells. I really like using the spells. I think it's really important.
Then we decided you're going to go first, correct?
I'm going to get this heartstone, and yeah, I'm going to go first. And I will be choosing the stone card here. Now, since you are going second, whatever card that you have in your hand, you get the starting resource on it. And then if it was a 4 or 5 player game, then they're also going to get starting resources based off of what's in their hand and what's on top here, okay?
So I got myself a rune, a hammer, a coin, and 4 stone to start off with.
Nathan is playing Lockup while I watch. Next is Cartographers. Oh, Lockup is so good, Nathan. Like, we had a lot of fun playing that game. And of course, Cartographers is one of my favorite, like, all-time favorite roll and
Well,
writes.
the thing I liked about Lockup is that you get to play with, like, as, like, the gnolls and all the, like, kind of the underlings, right? Like, all the bad guys. Well, with this, you're doing the same thing. You're the trolls.
So I'm going to need 2 stone, 1 hammer, and 1 more coin based off of the bottom resources here.
Zug, zug.
And you actually put them on your little player board here, but I like having this so it doesn't roll around or anything. And then you put these, you just slide them down, and this starts your little cascading row here.
Oh, yeah. So what do you have on yours, just out of curiosity? So you got a rune, a stone, a hearthstone, and a coin. So pretty similar. I have the same thing, except I have a hammer.
Okay.
Instead of the coin.
Now, these starting cards are the same in everybody's deck. It's just a matter of, like, when you grab them and, like, putting them in there and the placement that you have.
Right, like I
them.
picked
So
the double stone one twice.
Kind of starts out at a pretty even bracket here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start on my first turn here. First phase here, I can cast a spell, which I would need a rune stone for, which I don't have, so I cannot cast any of these. We'll go over those whenever we're ready to cast them. Then I can use a workshop. Now, the workshops are like this here, and that won't matter until I actually connect to them, so we'll also go over those whenever we get to them. Next, I can recruit a troll, or I can dig a tunnel. So if I dig a tunnel, I'm going to be using my resources here. Whenever I'm digging tunnels, if I dig a 2-piece tunnel, it's basically, can you give me a couple of the pieces so I can show them? Whenever we're digging tunnels, each one of these is going to cost the number of resources as there are squares. So this one here is going to cost 2 resources. This one here is going to cost 4 resources. And you get to choose if you want to do this one here for 2, and it could be 2 stone, 2 heartstone, whatever. But it matters the honor you're going to get for that. So that's really important. So I have 2 stone, and if I get any 2-piece here, it's basically going to get me 0 honor, so I'm definitely not going to do that. So I think I'm just going to recruit at this point. I have 1 coin, so I don't have enough to bribe anybody to get up higher. So I am picking from this row right here, which I think I'm going to go for, choices. I think I'm going to go for I better do stone,
Fire
I
troll?
think.
Yeah.
Fire troll, I mean.
Get that stone, girl.
I think I'm going to do this icy one because I'm pretty close to the icy one, and I want to be able to move that, okay? And I'm going to put it right here. And at this point, then I'm going to fill up resources. And I'm going to put these on the cards. And here's the really important part about having these on the cards. When I'm using my resources, I can use resources from here or from here. However, if I want to cascade again, if these resource spots are already filled with things, then I don't get those resources again. So you pretty much, for the most part, want to use these resources before you actually end up cascading again on these.
It's like the resources that troll brought with them when they came to help you, like, excavate, you know?
And then in my last 2 phases, I can dedicate a Great Hall, which are these here, except I would need tunnels down for that. And I could go ahead and move a statue, which I don't have any statues that I can move right now because I don't have any tunnels. So that is the entirety of the first turn. So go ahead.
I just saw something cool. So I'm going to start off by doing giant strength. If you dig a tunnel this turn, make it a size larger than the size you pay for. I'm going to spend 4 stone.
Okay.
So it's going to give me 5 honor points.
Very nice.
And then I get to do one of the big ones. And I'm going to do my favorite big one. This is like my all-time favorite right here. Drop it right there. Because it's going to give me a stone, a coin. And it's going to my supply. And it lets me actually be right there on top of that workshop. So can I take a look at the workshops? They're up there, aren't they?
They're right over here.
I know there was one that I was like really interested in.
There's stone to iron, iron to heartstone.
This one's good.
1 piece going to your storage. This is heartstone to cart, to a wild cart, and this is 2 resources to a hammer.
I think I like this storage one because it just lets you move 1 down.
Nathan, too, if you end up liking playing a bunch of different games at once, I know that Greg does, what was it, the tandem gaming?
He does tandem gaming, right?
Yeah.
They're usually lighter games like Pinata and different things like that. And they just basically, they set all 3 of them up on the table and they just go from game to game. They take their turn. They play it 2-player.
Which is so much fun, though, you know?
It's a little ridiculous, I feel like. It's like when it reminds me of like when you're trying to like watch TV, but you're also playing like on a Nintendo Switch, and like you're also playing like a phone app on your phone too at the same time. It's like, are you enjoying any of those three things? I'm not gonna say I don't do it. I do it all the time, but I feel like you should be like trying to enjoy something.
All right, I'm gonna do.
I only do that with reruns.
4, and I can move that up to a 5 one, which I think I'll do. All right, so I'm going to put away my 4 stone. Can you give me, I think I want the little Z looking one, maybe.
The Z? That one?
I think so.
Z. And you did 5?
Yes.
Did you have 5 stone? Did you give me 5 stone?
4 stone? Oh, no, I need 5 stone. That's right. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. No, wait. Give me, actually, give me the T. I want the T instead.
Okay. Is that a size smaller?
Yes, it is a size smaller.
Gotcha.
And that's going to give me 4 points since I used stone on it. And I think I'm going to use my hammer too to put it right here. So there's my hammer.
What are you up to over here?
And I'm going to need 1 stone and 1 coin.
Okay.
And
are you sure?
That guy's going to go right there.
Because I'm not sure you're sure.
There we go.
All right, so I'm not going to cast any spells, but I am going to use, well, I don't have anything to use for my workshop. Everything's already in my storage. Can you please give me the farthest troll to the left?
I pity the fool that doesn't want the T, right? Everybody wants to be Mr. T. He was so cool.
That's true.
I don't know if I've got my, like, card set up like the way I wanted it the same as last time. Because last time I felt like I had a really, really good card set up here.
Oh, yeah?
This one's been like, it's okay. It's okay. We'll see, though.
Sorry everything's not perfect for you on Mother's Day.
It should be. Yeah, what's everybody's Mother's Day plans? So I know that Battlecry had their kids making cookies and then delivering them to the grandmas. And then they're going to deliver them to us as well. Just send those cookies right on over. We're super down for that, always.
I am done with
We'll
my turn.
work for cookies, okay?
We need another troll out there.
I think I'm going to pay my 2 coins, and I'm going to get this one up here.
This mighty moon troll brought with him many resources.
So I'm going to pay these 2, and I'm going to get this one up here.
Oh, wow, you're already going up there, huh?
Yeah. And I'm going to put it right here, I believe. So I'm going to need 4 stone, a coin, a cart, and a rune.
I don't even know if I heard all that. 4 stone, a cart, and a rune?
A coin.
The coin's actually mine. It's taxes. It's troll taxes.
No, I don't think that's how that works, Dr. Gloryhougdd.
We are not grandparents.
No, we're not. But we do have...
Our tiny human's too tiny for that.
Yeah,
we
just have 1 tiny human. My kids made my wife French toast and chocolate dipped strawberries. Wow, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you need to calm down. You got some treats.
You guys need to step it up. I got waffles and
marmalade toast and hash browns.
That's right.
And
it was
coffee.
super good. It was super
Espresso.
good. And espresso. So
Espresso.
good. All right, I believe that is my turn because I don't want to move any statues just yet.
That's fair. I want to do something though, and I don't know what it is. I think what I'm going to do. Yeah, I like this plan. This is a good plan. This is a good plan. All right, so I'm going to spend. I'm not going to activate. Oh, so I need to. Not going to do a spell, but I'm going to activate my shop, my workshop, and I'm just going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move this cart down.
Oh, we do
so
need
it's a wild
card over here too.
Okay, I'm going to move my cart down. So now my cart is a wild card, so I can use it to move anything, which I'm probably going to move white, but still it's good to have so that I can do that later. What are you looking for?
Oh, and the bag for the pedestals. Hand me the pedestal bag and I'll take care of them.
Okay, that makes sense. It is over by you. All right, so I did that workshop. That's the one I activated. Now I'm going to dig a tunnel. So I've got 4 stone here. I'm going to do all 4 stone, and I need to use 1 hammer, because it's hammer time, as you guys know.
Hammer time.
As everyone well knows, it's hammer time. I'm going to drop it. Oh my gosh. Drop it like it's hot, apparently. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want that one.
Nathan says, no ladies in my life. I'll just quietly honor my mom's memory in hopes that someday I'll be a parent myself. That's super sweet, Nathan. Oh, my goodness.
I'll still do this.
Absolutely.
But this did not work out as well as I thought. So I had to use a stone. So I'm going to get a hearthstone, 2 runes, and an iron. Hearthstone, 2 runes, and iron. Come on out, you. I had to use 4 stone for it. But it gets me another workshop.
All right.
So you can go ahead and take your turn. I'm going to take a workshop. I'm not going to dedicate a great hall because I can't. I simply can't. So I'm going to go 4. So I'm at 9. And take your turn. Don't even look over here. Don't look. Don't look.
What if I want to look over there?
Don't look.
I mean...
It's bad. Don't look.
I'm going to... I think I'm going to use my spell to do what you had done earlier, where I can make one larger than what I pay for.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay for the 4 stone here.
So you're going to do a 5 row?
Yeah, I'm going to do a 5, which is going to give me 5 points on that.
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Oh, the choices. Oh, the choices.
Interesting play there. You did use a hammer, correct? 2 hammers?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making up stuff.
Yeah, you are making up stuff. Dr. Gloryhougdd,
I thought there was hammers there.
I'm going to need a stone, an iron, and a coin, please.
It's really cool because with this game, you're trying to kind of rush to the middle because you want to, it's really going to get your most points for having your statues there, but then all the good resources are out on the outside. So you kind of want to spread out on the outside too.
And then I get one of these things here. So I'm going to, what is left? You guys, you didn't leave me a whole lot of choices, Dr. Gloryhougd. Thanks for that.
For what?
I guess I will be doing this one.
Oh, for workshops? Yeah, no,
yeah.
I took all those bad
boys. I saw that. I saw that. You just kind of hosed me with the workshops, Dr. Gloryhodd.
Wow.
All right. I think that is my turn. I don't have that. I don't want to move any statues just yet. Okay. Your turn.
All right, so I think I need to do that. So I'm going to spend my 2 coins now on recruit. It's always like I'm a step behind recruiting. I feel like it's always like that. I'm going to take this bad
It's okay to be second in everything, Dr. Gloryhodd. As long as it's second to me. As long as it's second to me, I'll agree with that.
Did I completely forget to do my workshop? I did. I'm doing that stuff out of order.
Oh. You know what? You already passed it. I won't allow it. I won't allow it.
Good to know. Good to know. This will affect you a lot more than it affects me. You're the one who likes to backtrack. So I forgot to do my workshop. So for my workshop, what I wanted to do was trade one of my iron into a hearthstone.
Okay.
Which is this one over here. Ta-da! Which had nothing to do with anything else. I did not want to do any magic spells. And I recruited. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. There's some tough choices. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trade one of my stone for an iron. So can you give me an iron, please? It's good. The magic is really good in this game.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't want to use magic?
Right?
Magic or muscles? You only got 2.
I can make
2 to hammer?
3.
Are we hammering incorrectly?
2 to hammer each one. No, 2 to... For 1 block piece? I thought it was 1 hammer for 1 block piece. Do either of you ever choose to run for the center of the board from the outset? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did last time.
Yes.
I ran kind of right towards the middle right away.
It really was. It was a run for the middle. But I feel like the cards were definitely set up. I know my cards were set up differently. And I think that the little workshops here, like what workshops you have out, it made it so we had a very high scoring game because we were able to turn a lot more pieces to the Hearthstone pieces, whereas this game, I don't think it's going to score as high because of that. Because we were able to really get a ton of stuff out from those Hearthstone pieces. Oh, what do I want? I I think I got to use some of this stuff because I don't want to lose out on that Hearthstone piece. So I think I'm going to have to build something. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if I get a 3-piece there like that. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I want to do a 3.
Good morning, Ozzy. What do you want to do?
I want to do a 3 iron one, so I'm going to need 4 points.
4 points?
4 points, please.
So it begins. The great
put them
race.
there. And I'm going to put my pedestal here. So I have faith that one day I'll get somebody there. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. And I don't think I covered anything up with that. No, I did not.
What a shame.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to overthink it. Like Dr. Gloryhoundd said, he said, don't overthink it. Because yesterday, super overthinking it so much because there's so many, like, although you're setting down one little thing, there's so many consequences that go off of that. And that's what I really love about this game because you really have to work between, how am I going to manage my resources on here? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Like, it makes it really tough. It really does make it tough.
Agreed. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do the giant strength again to make a tunnel. And I'm going to go ahead and activate this workshop. So for this workshop, I'm going to move this cart down. I'm just going to make all my carts wild because that just seems like the coolest thing to do.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
All right, so with the giant strength, I get to go and dig a tunnel one size bigger than what I paid for. So I'm going to actually build a 4 Hearthstone tunnel.
What? How'd you get 4 Hearthstones already? Oh my gosh.
I only have 3, but I used magic. So 8 points.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and I can do a 4-piece. So now let me decide what 4-piece I want to do. 3.
That's going to be really good for you.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. That's the kind of goal I'm going for.
I need to get this Hearthstone out of here, but like, there's not really a great way to do it.
So I'm going to place it here, which means I have to spend both my hammers for it. But it's going to give me an iron and a stone. An iron and a stone. I got to spend both my hammers.
Oh, okay, good call, because it was right around the workshop, right? And so I have to have it on top of another thing. So what I'll do then...
What did you do?
Oh, I have to have it branching off of my actual tunnel pieces, so I'll just change it like this.
Where were you? Oh, did you branch it off your workshop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it didn't reach down far enough on there. There we go.
So you placed the pedestal, a white pedestal already?
Yeah.
So you should have got points.
Oh, good call.
Because you're in, what are you in? You're in the black?
I'm in the black.
So you got 3, which is important because I was just about to do that.
Dun, 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 dun.
But maybe I shall not now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the catch.
But yeah, I think since I'm not going to get the points for it, I'm not going to put the white pedestal there. Because I could have put my white pedestal there, which I was going to get points.
Yeah.
All right, so I placed that down. I think I'm good for right now.
A big thing about the workshop, like, you want to have as many sides touching the workshop as you can, because those are going to be the times that you can go through and use that workshop on your turn when you're using it.
Okay, I'm not going to move statues, so you can go. Just be careful you don't lose our places.
Absolutely.
Here. Start swinging your arms around.
You know how I like swinging my arms around.
I do. That's why I said watch out.
I don't have enough stuff to do things. All right, I'm going to use a workshop, I think, and I can use that workshop twice, and I can turn it into 2 iron. So I'm going to turn these into 2 iron, because that seems like it's going to work out for me later on. 2 iron, please.
You can use it more than once?
You can. So as many sides here that's connected to it.
Oh, okay.
And if you had been on this side over here, I could use it 3 times because it has 3 tunnels to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
On that there. So I got the 2 iron.
I feel like I remember reading that.
But I'm gonna have to make something cascade, which means that I'm going to have to lose my Hearthstone here because
Well, just not get a bonus one.
Well, yeah. I mean, you still want to go ahead and do that. you know what, Luke? I will go ahead and take a look at that right after stream. Absolutely. And I'm going to end up doing something because lots of people are asking about that. So I will make sure and get your question answered, Luke. It's just, it ends up being a lot to explain on stream here. But I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to pick something. I like that one up there, but do I want to pay for it? I guess I should. Maybe. Or maybe I should save up my coins.
Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, we do have a new spell out.
Ooh, you got it. You
don't
used
have
it again?
anything. Yeah, I used it all 3 times. You don't have one. I'll read the spell while you do that. So our new spell is Hall of Legends. If you dig a stone tunnel this turn, score it as if it were iron. If you dig an iron, score it as if it was hearthstone. So you basically just upgrade your honor points, which the most honor becomes the Mountain King.
All right, I'm going to go ahead.
Chugdar.
And I'm going to be like swimming in stone here soon. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this one. Because I need this
Swimming
pedestal
in
too.
Stone. That was actually my high school band.
And I will need 3 stone, 1 iron, 1 cart, and 1 coin. All right. 3 stone, 1 iron, 1 cart, 1 coin on there. And I think that's all I can do right now. All right.
I'm kind of at that point where I need to actually do one too. Can you scoot those coins up so I can see what on the bottom of those trolls?
Oh, absolutely. There we go.
I don't want to recruit a lame troll. And then we do need another 2 out.
Luke, I totally thought about that today too.
And you need to put your little pedestals on them.
So I have it on my mind. I have it on my mind.
I think I will take this one because I don't have any coins, so I can't really go.
You need all the coins?
Yeah, I can't really do anything with that right now. If I drop it right here, though.
Are you dropping it like it's hot, though? That's what I want to know.
No. That's
very important.
It's ridiculous. Who drops it like they're hot? I keep forgetting to do my...
People want to know.
Actions. I keep forgetting to use my workshop. I should have used my workshop, but I missed it, so I will miss it. I need to look at my little job aid that's right in front of me. It's right there. I don't know why I keep not looking at it. Doo-doo. And I'm not going to dedicate, so it is your turn.
Oh, this is like, this game is so surprisingly intense.
Well, I mean, everybody wants to be a troll king. I'm assuming second place at the troll moot, who like the person who doesn't quite make it gets eaten.
Ah.
Right? So like that's probably why it's so intense. Like if you win, yes, you're the mountain king. If you lose, you probably get eaten.
I'm gonna need to use my workshop, and I want an iron.
Because if you think about it, 2 iron or 1?
1 on that, or no, 2.
Okay, make up your mind.
2. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Hey, I was asking if you only want 1 and you want to give me 2, that's on you. You're just a bad troll. Bad troll math. Yeah, see, now Helena's thinking about it too. The second place gets eaten. It keeps the bloodline stronger. If second place gets eaten, then you have no losers. In a 2-person Mountain King Democratic Party, I guess.
Wow.
How that works.
All right. What do I want to do here? I need more stuff, everyone. That's the problem, is I need more stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get one of the...
Can I just recruit 5 trolls at once?
Z ones. Okay, I want one of the ones that looks like a Z. And that's going to be 6 points. So
the
4,
one.
a 4 with the Z.
You need 6 points also?
Thank you, thank you. Yes, 6 points.
Comes up. So you're currently in the lead by 2 points.
And I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to need a hammer for that.
You need to spend a hammer or get a hammer?
No, I need to get a hammer. And I'm going to put that there.
What are you getting the hammer from?
From this right here.
Oh, okay. I like completely did not see that. So you're gaining a hammer.
Gaining a hammer.
You're positive 1 hammer.
I put my little blue one up here. Is this blue one here? Yes, it is. I will take this one. Right there. I guess I could turn those face down so you can't see them. And I think I want this. Maybe. Why not? That at least makes it so I can use my heartstone for something. All right.
You did a thing.
Okay, so Graham says, I'm so glad you two enjoy it. Jay and I had a lot of fun designing it. It blew me away. I was like, wow, this is so much better than I had expected. Like I expected it to be good because there was hype and everything with it, and the mechanics looked amazing and everything. But then when I actually sat down to play it, I was like, wow, this blows so many other like polyomino style games out of the water. And the resource management here is easy to use, but it's like still really limiting, you know, like on how you're doing your stuff. Like you really have to think about how you're managing your resources, which was so much fun. Oh, I apologize. I did want to use my cart here so I can move this guy onto here. It's like king me. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so I am going to go ahead, and while you're probably cheating, I'm going to build. So I already used my. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I used the Hall of Legends, and I used my ability to go and create a Hearthstone.
Okay.
For my workshop. I'm going to go ahead and trade in 3 stone. But since I use the Hall of Legends, I'm going to treat it like it's iron at least.
Okay.
And so instead, it's going to be worth 4 points. This is an extra point. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just kind of swimming in runes right now, so it doesn't.
I just have so many runes right now.
I'm going to use a hammer. I'm going to use one of my hammers, and I'm going to get this 3 here. I'm going to drop it right here, which is going to give me that plus a stone. I get a stone, and I am good currently.
There are so many things I want to do.
That is a common
to do
problem.
all of the things, and that is a serious problem. Serious problem. Okay, let's see. I think for my action, I'm going to make this one here into a wild card. And that's going to be most
trade in your heart
beneficial
for a
me.
wild card. Got it.
I did trade in my heart for a wild card. That's how that works. And then I'm going to have to get. I only have 3 more cards I'm going to choose. Like once there's 10, like that's it. It's like boom, done. You're done.
Are you already going for another card again?
I'm already going for another card.
How are you always so out of
resources?
You are always out of resources.
You know what? Don't judge me and my resources, okay?
I just don't understand it. How are you always so out of resources?
Listen. My resource management is just fine, okay? My troll knowledge
Look, you're
gives
wearing
me
Link,
the
and you're like,
the best resource management ever.
Listen.
Yes, the end comes too fast, Graham. It's like I always want to do more things. She
always rushes the trolls, and she just rushes them.
I always want to do more things, and I never have enough things. I just want to do all the things. I think I'm going to go for...
you only get 3 more trolls. Are you already ready to get another troll?
Yes, but...
And that's a big but.
Yes, exactly. It's...
What are you going to do? Do you want me to entertain everybody by telling them a small story like Huckleberry Finn or something? I can read it real quickly.
No, I'm going to take this card here.
A lower tier troll?
I am going to take one because I want the coins for it.
Gross.
And I'm going to need 2 cards. 2 coins. 4 stone. No, 5, 6 stone, sorry.
Oh, that's a pretty big difference. Okay.
1 heartstone and 1 rune. Hopefully I got it all. Hopefully I got it all here.
Doesn't matter. That's what you said. So that's what you
No,
get.
if I mess up, you got to give me the other resources, Dr. Gloryhoundd. Don't be stingy about the resources, okay? Okay? Are you very patiently waiting to make sure that I got all the resources out here? I did. See, that one's 3, that one's 2, and that one's 1. Ta-da!
So fancy. So fancy.
It does leave the players wanting more. Absolutely.
All right, you done with your shenanigans? Is there anything else you need to do?
I can move a statue. Let me see if there's any statues I want to move. That white one there would be nice, but I still have like a wild cart, so I think I'm just going to leave them in there for now. Until laters.
Okay, so I'm not going to do a spell. I'm going to use my workshop. I'm going to move this cart down and make it oh so wild.
I'm going to have to really work this for this last stuff
Oh,
here.
wow. Hold on a second. That stone step has moved a buried statue 1 or 2 spaces.
Yes.
A buried one.
A buried one.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend that. I'm going to move this 1, 2.
That's helpful.
Yeah, now I have a whole other statue.
Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that.
Access to. I'm still going to go ahead and...
I was looking at that one too.
Workshop. Move it down there, and I am going to...
Yeah, her last game was very, very different. Her last game really... We were all sorts of crazy in the middle, but we did have access to more hammers, though, I believe.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 2, and I want to pick up this blue pedestal one, I think. This one right here. And...
Oh, it's getting so intense. So intense. You want all the statues. I want all of them. Last time, I feel like, especially at the end, pushing to try to get as many statues on things, because at the end, the scoring, you're going to score points for what sort of statues, where they're located at, and what bases that they're on. So if I have a statue here on one of my tunnels, it's going to give me 10 points, but if it's also on a base, a pedestal, then it's going to give me 20 points. Like, the difference between that is huge. Also, you know, you have your points over here that you're getting from having your pedestals out. So you get those, kind of collect those as you go along in the game. And then also, there's these great halls here that you get points for as well, which neither of us have gotten any great halls yet. So that's interesting. That is very, very interesting.
It is your go.
Okay. What do I want to do? I think I want to make this one here into a wild cart.
Okay.
Get that off the board. Like that there. I think I'm going to... I would love to make more iron stuff, but I can't really do that right now. So I think I'm going to do a 3, 4, 5. Like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, come here. 5 on that one there. 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to get a 5-piece.
Like a chicken? Like a
5-piece chicken nugget.
Wow, 5-piece chicken nugget. That is not enough nuggets. What even is a nugget?
That gives me 5 points. 5 points. Yeah, I'm going to put it right in here.
Oh, that's nice. That's going to give you another workshop tunnel.
It is, so I can do more with that workshop. But I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these lovely things, maybe.
Oh no, your hair fell. Game's over.
Let's see. Or I could chance it. What you got going on over here, Dr. Gloryhougdd? Oh, I'm going to take... I don't think I have room for that one. You have room for that one. That one would be a good one for you.
I appreciate you alerting me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this little one here and dedicate a great hall.
Do it. Dedicate it. Oh, your pedestal is going to get blown up.
It is. My pedestal is going to get blown up, but I still got those points overall for it. So that pedestal, oh, I have the pedestal bag, goes away.
You could put a pedestal up on that second row if you'd like.
Okay, and then I'm going to move a statue.
That's a pretty good great hall. I like it.
Yes. Well, I feel last time I got 3 great halls out. 3 of them. It was really impressive.
It was so impressive. I cried.
So I'm going to spend some of these wild carts here. I'm going to spend 2 of them to go 1 into this tunnel, and then 2, and we're going to place that guy right there. And that is all.
Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, no. No?
Crack.
No, I'm not.
just make sure what I want to do here. I'm going to move a buried statue 2 spaces. Bring him over there. But what I'm going to do, where did I move him from? Right there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to do now is I did a spell.
Dr. Gloryhound has shenanigans happening right now, everyone. There's going to be super shenanigans happening. I can feel them coming on.
First off, how dare you? I'm going to move this cart down into my storage with my workshop. All right, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bad boys here.
Okay.
And I'm going to get this one here, which is going to gain me a coin. I don't need any hammers currently. 4 of those would give me 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put that bad boy right here.
Ooh,
and I'm going to dedicate
nice.
this great hall.
Oh my gosh, no, Dr. Gloryhound.
Since I'm going to have to move it anyways, I might as well just put it so it looks fancy. So that's going to go over there. That one went down there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Oh, God.
That was a good one. You did a good job with that, Dr. Gloryhound.
Yeah, last time I had one tiny great hall that only scored me 0 points.
Yeah.
At the very end, my last turn. This time I went for it. I'm going for a big great hall. And it's hard to fit this guy in here this low. Like up here, you need to blow up a whole bunch of rock. But down here, it's really like, it's tight with the workshops and everything. I was like,
you did a good job though, bringing them in there.
That's why whenever Grandma was like, I feel great halls are coming. I was like, yep.
So Nathan, during our 4th portion of our turn, we can dedicate a great hall.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point is if we have tunnels here that, for example, I have
you basically blow out all the tunnel walls and you make it into a giant cavern, and then it's your great hall, and it's worth a lot of points.
So since I have 4 here, I could actually dedicate this particular great hall here. And if I end up putting, and I'll show you the tile up close, if I end up putting a statue on this great hall in this corner right here, I'm going to get 5 points for this great hall at the end of the game, as opposed to 0 points if I just put the great hall in there and then I had no statues in there. So these can be really great big point gains. However, making sure that you get all of them together throughout the game and like positioning your pieces while also getting the resources that you need to make things and to progress the game and stuff, it can be very, very challenging, like extremely challenging.
I straight up like didn't even try last time. And I won, but like barely. I didn't even try for him. And you can blow up your own pedestals. The big thing here is hers is worth 2 points. And then since she moved this guy here, it's worth 8. Mine is worth just a straight 12 points or 25 at the end of the game. So it's the biggest point haul. And it's just 1 space now too. So if I wanted to move up here, my guys would just go 1, 2 to wherever they're going.
It does make things a lot easier to
instead of having to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, that type of stuff. It's one big gigantic hall of awesomeness.
All right, I'm going to go ahead.
That is a hall worthy of my game.
Is your turn over, Dr. Gloryhound?
Yeah, I mean, what else would you like me to do?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and turn these into some iron, please. I need some iron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to have to build something, I think. Like a little one. A little one?
Very small.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I should save them. So, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do that. Okay, I'm going to first use my spell here, and I'm going to get this. I'm going to move this buried statue over. We'll move them 2 spaces. 1, 2.
Nice.
We'll move them like that there.
That was very nice, because I was going to do the same thing if you didn't. But that's okay. It saves me from having to do it.
Right, and I wanted to make sure not only just take that to move the statue onto my stuff, but also ensure that you were not going to have access to that on your next turn.
Yeah, because I would have moved this guy right onto that spot.
Right, because I saw him coming here, and I was like, nope, not happening.
Oh, this is a really good one. Choose any level 1 or level 2 troll in the horde and add its display's resources with the exception of clan cards to your storage.
Oh, that one's so good.
See, we had that one at the beginning of our last game that we played yesterday, and that one was just a lot. I mean, you just got so many things right away off of that. I mean, if you're able to get multiple things, it's real good.
And I think No, because if I want to cascade, I got to do it here. So I actually have to use some of my stuff. So I'm going to be using these 3 iron here to build something. Because I don't want to waste resources.
Right.
So what do I want? What
Were you already thinking about cascading again? Like recruiting again?
Yeah,
I'm
gonna be recruiting again. So I want the well, the only one I can get for that. So I'm gonna go at 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the scores are close. They're within 1 point of each other.
They're really close still.
Plus, she's got some secret points there from getting these things, and I've got, and we both have our halls, and then extra resources at the end. There's multiple ways to get points.
It's like, where do I want to put it though? Based off of like what I want to get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing, I think. I don't want another coin there. I'm going to have to use something. It would almost be a waste, though, because I don't have a pedestal for this going up here. You know?
Yeah.
I think I'll end up just putting it down here, maybe. So I will take an iron, I think. I will take an iron there. And I need to use these. So I'm going to move 2, 1, 2. And we're going to move him up there. All right. That was just like basically me moving some random stuff around so I can go ahead and do stuff for next turn. Go ahead. This is the setup for next turn.
Okay. I don't want to use a spell. I mean, who doesn't want to use a spell?
Everybody wants to use a spell. Everybody always wants to use spells. Spells are so good in this game. So good. I mean, I only have the one that I'm using, and I really should have been able to amp that up. Like, I wish I would have had more of them.
Cart down.
I think I did a poor choice in picking exactly which cards I needed, maybe. I don't know. It's so tough. We're both, like, on the edge here, though, where we're going to start getting bigger points when we come in here. But Dr. Gloryhoundd's kind of set up because you have so many hammers over there, whereas, like, I just don't. So I'm going to have to be really picky about where I'm going.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 and go right here.
Okay. And so when you put this down, you're going to need 2 hammers because of what's underneath it here. So those 2 you would be breaking.
Got to break those 2 stones. I'm going to use 4 stones, which is going to give me how many points? 4 stones gives me 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That lets me put down a pedestal, though, and I'm going to put down this blue pedestal.
In the orange, and that over there gives you 3 points.
Pedestals? Ooh, there's whites up there. I'm going to actually put the white pedestal down. Because they're the same either way, because I'm in the orange, right? Or no, I'm in orange?
Yeah, you're in orange with the white pedestal.
Oh, so the better one is, no, they're the same. They're both 3s.
Yeah.
White or blue. So I'm going to take the white, which is going to give me these points for later. Put that bad boy in there, so don't forget about it. And I already got my points there. And then now I can go ahead and move statues. So it's only, like, this is 1, right? 1. So
yes.
It lets me move. So it goes from, this is 1 space.
And that's another one. Yeah, and you can put them right in there.
So I've already got a guy in the orange, which is really good. Because now instead of it just being 8 points, it's 16 points.
Oh, yeah. No, that's going to be a big difference.
He's the second biggest one. So I pulled the card out, right? Yes, I did. These are things I've spent that I pulled out. Sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend another cart. And I'm going to move this as, I'm going to go from this space to this space. I'm going to put him there.
Okay.
So that allows me to get the full 25 points there. And I still have a blue statue that I can move and a blue altar that I can move.
You're killing it this game, Dr. Gloryhound. You're killing it.
I thought you were destroying the last game and then didn't work. But you're gonna cascade now and stuff.
I am. I'm gonna go ahead and do a big cascade thing here.
Cascade it up.
All right.
Well, last time I got really behind you and you kept cascading ahead of me, and then it was like almost a problem. Ooh, you're going all the way up.
I'm gonna go all the way up to the top here. I'm gonna go for this one right here. So I need to bribe everybody on my way up. So I need to give these guys here a coin, and I need to give these guys here a coin, and I need to take this one here, and I think I'm going to take a, let's get another one of these cards out so I can set that on there. I need a orange pedestal. Like, that's what I want. I want an orange one.
Yes, like the orange, or yeah, it's going to be, yeah, your orange is the one you're going to want to move.
All right, and then we're going to go ahead and cascade this down, and it's going to be super crazy. So
I'm going to give you this.
Okay, thank you.
I'm assuming you're not going to dedicate a Great Hall? Correct?
No, I don't have any Great Halls that I think I'm going to dedicate.
Unless you just did like the super small one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not worth it without, I mean, for the 0 points and stuff like that, and I don't have another statue really close right now for it. So I don't think I'm going to dedicate a Great Hall. So as I'm collecting my stuff, feel free to go ahead and do your thing. I'm not going to
cast a spell. I can use a workshop. I'm going to move this down because I might as well. So I have nothing on my actual board at all now. It's all in here. And unfortunately, I also have to recruit, but I can only recruit on the bottom level. I think I just take the one with the most coins on it.
That's probably good because then that sets you up for like your next one, you know?
The big one, hopefully.
Yeah.
I still need another coin for that though. Because shockingly, I don't have any coins. I didn't get any coins in my cascade at all. It's like I haven't got any coins.
Ooh, so you've been short. You have like tons of hammers and like all sorts of other things though.
Well, first off, don't talk about my hammers. That's rude.
Yes, I need these hammers so bad, Graham. Like, I was looking up there and I was like, oh man, like I just need to go for it because I'm overall not going to have enough hammers to get where I need to go if I don't. Like that was just how it had to be. How it had to happen.
Now I have access to magic again.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, look, my hammer stood up. Look at that. Ta-da! You impressed?
Am I able to go while you are cascading?
Nope, let me finish. You can think about your turn now.
Oh, I can think about my turn. Why, thank you, Dr. Gloryhoundd. That's so nice of you.
I don't want to dedicate. And then do I want to move a statue? I currently do not.
This game ends as soon as somebody gets their 10th card, and then we have 2 rounds after that, and then that's it. In a 2-player game. If it was a 3, 4-player game,
there's a first and a second place, and then
you would have it. Yeah.
Correct. It is your turn now. You can go ahead and go.
Okay.
See, why does my cascade go so much faster than yours? I'm just gonna say that it just went a lot quicker.
Wow.
Because like I got mine done while you were doing yours, so I'm just.
All right, I'm gonna make some stuff here into. We're gonna make it into some iron. So I'm gonna run my iron to my stone to iron workshop here.
Right, that's all good points.
And I'm gonna do a 4 iron one. So that's gonna be 6 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're like neck and neck pretty much the entire game here. And which one do I want to do? So I have 2 of those there. I mean, this one would be a good one because I'm just doing the 1 off of it. And then I could put my orange pedestal there, or where's the other one? No, they're all in the middle. So they all make it super hard to get up there. I think this one's only going to use one of my hammers though. So I'm going to use just one of the hammers there. For that, we're going to put down my orange pedestal, just make it a thing, And I'm going to move that guy over and I'm going to get him seated in there. All right, Dr. Gloryhoundd. Ooh, it's getting so tense. What am I going to do? I'm really going to have to like squeak out some stuff in here, like for this last portion of this, like, because you have such a great point total off of this, like that's really going to hurt me. That's really going to hurt. It's going to be so painful.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
No, I will not. I will not let it go.
Just use magic or something. Jeez. That's right. That's right. Oh, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the Spirit of Giving. And I'm going to take, try to move these coins up so we can see what they are.
Oh, yeah. So you can
I'm going to take
some
this
stuff.
one so I get a coin and, ooh, I'm going to actually take this one, which gives me a coin and a,
a coin and an iron on that one there.
And then I can change
not being able to use the
iron into Hearthstone.
Spells as often this time around really, really hurt me because those spells are just so good.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use, so I did that, and I did the workshop. I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 stone.
I'd prefer.
Can you move me up 4, please?
If you didn't, that would be cool.
And I'm going to spend, I think, both hammers. I think I decided.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See how many hammers I want to do. Because I was thinking about doing this one. Yeah, I had to use 2 hammers. I'm going to use 2 hammers. So many hammers. I need like MC Hammer up in here.
Oh man.
Can't touch this.
What am I gonna do here?
And that's gonna let me, so I don't get anything bonus there, but I place this here with 2 hammers, and then I get to drop this, which is a blue pedestal in an orange, which is that one. Which I'm really trying to collect up those because like you've already gotten some of those, so hopefully at least even a score, because I think we both have 2 of them now. And then I'm going to go ahead and move.
Oh, which I think when I put this pedestal down, I don't think I got the points for it, which was this one here.
Yeah, because you're the only one there. So you've gotten 3 of those, and you got the better one so far. So you're winning in points that way for sure. I'm going to use this blue cart, and since it's, I need to use 2 carts, I guess. I use a wild cart also.
Oh, nice. You got another pedestal up there.
So I'm in here. So I go 1 to this tunnel and then 2 to this tunnel.
Oh, that's going to hurt me. Oh, I think you're going to win this one, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
Here's hoping.
I think you're going to win this one.
Crushing defeat on Mother's Day. That's what I'm going for. Crushing defeat on Mother's Day. But the bad thing is I can't really dedicate any great halls or anything doing all that shenanigans because I've already got altars there. But I really wanted to get these points because you've been getting these. And I won last time by getting a bunch of these points.
I got to figure this out.
But it is your turn whenever you are ready.
Per my stuff that I have, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get what I want to get here. Oh, goodness.
There's nothing good about this. Trogdor!
Oh, no. I don't know if this is going to go well. This is not going to go well. Okay, I'm going to run my thing here. Let's get some iron, please.
Was that 3?
Yeah. So
you would say yeah, even if it was wrong.
I have 4 iron pieces here. I need. The problem is that I don't have like the stuff that I want out for things that I want. Does that make sense?
That was a lot of words you just used.
Hello, Vincent. How are you doing?
She doesn't have the things for the things that she wants. That she thinks are the things that you want with your things.
Yeah.
What? What?
This is tough because I don't know. You're going to get so many points off of these things here that.
First off, rude. Don't point at my
I don't know
things.
if I can match that, though. I don't think I can match that versus what I have because I don't have a ton of extra stuff at this moment. And with the hammers I have and everything like that, like, it's not going to work out the same.
I don't know. Oh, Nathan's really got a good idea. I'm actually going to dedicate this great hall to you. I'm going to call this hall Gloryhoundd. The Gloryhoundd Galley. Right? The Gloryhoundd Galleria. The Galleria of Gloryhoundd. There we go. The Galleria of Gloryhoundd is this one here.
Okay.
And then I'll just, I guess, sit at the heart of the mountain and, I don't know, like a lava throne. Because I'm just a BA like that.
I'm trying to figure out what I would need for all these things here.
Oh. Excuse me. Vincent was saying hi to Helena, and then Nathan's like, I don't know you. Vincent's like, yes, you do. Wait, no, that's for Helena. Nice. Nice.
All right, I'm going to get I think I'm going to get a Z pattern one. So for 4 iron, that's going to give me 6 points.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself first. Excuse me. I swallowed my water wrong when I started reading those comments.
And I'm going to use I'm going to need a coin for it. Can I get a coin, please?
Yes.
And I got to use one of those for that.
1 hammer for a coin. Why does your hand still out? I'm not giving you more stuff.
Because I want more stuff. Give me more stuff.
No. That seems unreasonable.
All right, it is your turn, Dr. Gloryhound.
All right, so I'm going to use a spell for the spirit of giving. And I'm going to gain this hearthstone and an iron.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to change this iron into a hearthstone. Am I right? Huh? Iron into hearthstone?
Okay.
I was giving you the old... and I can only use 1 workshop, right? Yeah, I can only use 1 workshop. So I did that. I'm going to blow these cards up. I'm going to actually cascade. I'm going to buy...
Oh, you're going to do the last
cascade? Yeah, I'm going to trigger it because it's going to mess you up.
Oh, that's so rude.
Because this is what we talked about yesterday. If you cascade with 2 players, if I cascade, since I'm the 2nd player too, you just get 2 turns. So you have to immediately cascade your next turn, and then you only get to build like, what, 1 thing potentially? Or you could try to scrape out 2 turns.
Yeah.
Where I'll have 2 full turns to really just do whatever I want.
Oh, no. Dr. Gloryhound.
So what do I want, though? Do I want a bunch of hammers? I don't want a bunch of magic, necessarily. I don't want a bunch of coins. I think the hammers are probably the way to go. I think I'm going to go for this one up here. So.
All right, this is going to change what I'm going to do then.
1,
for sure.
2, 3. So sorry. Yeah, because you're going to have to cascade, I think. Can you get me a red podium, I believe? Is what I wanted. You've got
red?
Yeah, you've got the bag. A red podium.
Well, I'm just not going to be able to do all the stuff that I needed to do.
And then I'm going to go
You mean an orange? You're talking about an orange one, right?
Yeah, the fire one. And I'll go ahead and just cascade.
And that's the problem, is I'm just not going to be able to do all the things I want to do.
I have so many hammers. You're not kidding. I have like 5 hammers now.
All right, am I good to go?
Yeah, because it's going to take me a little bit to cascade everything.
Yeah, Graham, he totally did that. Ended it on his terms. You're doing really well. I think it's a good time for you to go ahead and just end it before I try to pull something else off with it. Yeah.
I think so, because I still have like the 4 hearthstones, so I can really try to like put down a good point tunnel, and I have all the hammers, and
right.
I'm in a good spot. And I'm gonna have lots of extra resources for any game, because you have 3 of one type of resource. It's a point.
All right, I'm gonna use my workshop. And I'm just going to keep that in there because I'm going to build a tunnel. And I'm going to do the 6 points for the tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I would like tunnels, please.
You gave yourself your points?
Yes.
And I get this 3 points also because I was the first one to be
yes.
done cascading.
I'm going to put this up here. And I get a stone for that. Can I get a stone, please?
Mm-hmm. Same time. I don't know you. Trade, same time.
Okay, and then I'm going to move that guy, I think, for one of mine. I'll move him there for now.
This is definitely the most complex polyomino game we have. I really enjoy the crap out of it, though.
So good. So good.
Feel free to quote me on your next Kickstarter. He enjoyed the crap out of it.
So amazeballs. Like, fantastic. All right, Dr. Gloryhound, I believe it is your turn.
Yeah, now it's just time to try to eke out some points here, I think. Like, not in a bad way, but like, I should probably try to score some points. So, I think, and technically there would be another trolley up here. If you want to put a trolley up there and put a little thing on him. I don't know if you're going to be able to get to him or not. What did you...
Hold on, I needed to cascade first.
Oh, did you do a tunnel?
I totally messed up, yeah, because I'm only going to get 1 turn after this.
Yeah.
So I should have cascaded first and then built something last turn, which means I shouldn't have moved him over there. I should have kept him here. Well, I'll put him right there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much of
You're
anything.
still going to want to cascade, though, because those are all going to be points at the end.
It'll give me points at the end, but it'll be a minimal amount of points on that.
Well, one thing I'll tell you is if you cascade... Oh, no, it won't work out the right way. Oh, trade in 4 of your resources to get a gem, a rune, and then do this one, which will let you build a tunnel, at least. Oh, but you have to immediately do it. You won't have the resources to build it still. No, there's not a good way to do it.
There's not a good way.
I was trying to think of a way to get you a rune so that you could do the Rock of War and build 2 tunnels.
No, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to. You went ahead and got the final. You ended it at just the right time because I was right in the middle of where I couldn't do much of anything. Yeah, because
you could still trade in and you could try to do like the Spirit of Giving to give yourself some resources, which maybe will give you an iron or something that you need if you're one away or something. Like that'd give you an iron in this, and then you can run your workshop and trade. Where does your workshop go?
Go ahead, just finish whatever you're
Sorry,
doing.
I'm trying to think of what you could do to build.
I don't think there's much of anything that I can do to make it.
Because I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna do the Rock of War so I can build twice.
Oh yeah.
And so this is turn 1 for me. Yeah, this is my turn 1, and then I have one more turn after this.
No, because when you ended it.
So this was me ending it. Then there's 2 full turns.
I got one.
Yeah, there's still 2 full turns.
This is your first one.
Yeah, this is my first and my last
and
2.
You're gonna get in one other one.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
I still get 2 turns. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Where did this card come from? Oh, up here.
Yeah, he has to go up there. I don't know if you have the resources for it or not.
Let's see here. So, Helena says, "Thank you. We knew it was something special the first time we played it."
All right, so I'm gonna spend 5.
And Nathan says, "My most complex game I own is Paladins. It was so engaging. Despite being 2.5 hours long, I played it twice. Paladins was, I think that was the one that was
Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Really long. It was super complex.
The second one.
I was like, oh my gosh."
You played that one with Game Boy Geek. I have not played that one.
I don't think that you would like that one, though, particularly. It's like a huge brain burner. It's good, but it is an insane brain burner with Paladins, okay? Vincent says, "Mine is the game of life. Still playing it. Been a long time."
Good job, Vincent. We're proud of you.
Vincent, I hope you're winning at that game. Everybody wants to win at the game of life, all right? Let's see here.
Did you use up all of the L-shaped ones, too? There's no more L-shaped ones.
Well, good. Good. I hope that ruins your plans, Dr. Gloryhougnd.
Oh. Somebody does not sound bitter.
This particular game really just kind of rose up and it's made our collection of games that I think we're going to play pretty frequently. That is like one of our more beloved ones, just with the complexity of it, but like the ease of getting into everything, because learning how to play was so simple. It was very simple, and the rules were a real easy read and everything. So I was really impressed by it. It was fantastic. I don't know. There's not enough good things I can say about this.
I can build 2 tunnels. I'm trying to think of like how I want to do it. I got to remember I can build 2. Sorry, I am really bad with spatial awareness, so this is like killing me. Because I'm like, what can I do? I could do something like that. I'm going to spend a whole bunch of rocks on that, though. That puts me in the orange, but there's nothing good in the orange I want. I have a red pedestal. Where do I want my red pedestal? Okay, let's work backwards. So I want my red pedestal here in the brown. So where can I go into the brown with my red pedestal? I could do something like so. And that spends two stones.
Yep, 2.
2 stones. So 2 of my hammers. Sorry, 2 hammers, which I have a bunch of. And that lets me put my pedestal down, which that would give me this one here, which is 4 points. And that's my first thing.
Yeah, so Nathan says, "Easy to learn and complicated to master. That's my jam." Yes, definitely. And I can't, like, having these cards out, there's so much variability. And that's the thing, is that this game varies not only on the workshops that you have out and what you might be going for, because that changes what you might want on your board, and then the array and how you arrange things on your board here changes things. Also with what pedestals come out. So although you're playing the same game, the amount of variability in this is huge.
Plus there's expansions. Like there's a expansion we get to play as troll leaders that I really want to play as really bad, because then they each get like their own special power. All right, so that was my first build. So I'm going to do my second build, which my second build, I'm just going to go all in heavy rock, or heavy Hearthstone, because why not? I have Hearthstone. So I guess I take
We'll have to check that, Nathan. It's been like kind of an intermittent issue, and I thought I had fixed it today, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it. We'll change out mics for that for next stream.
It might be because I eat my mic sometimes. Oh, I need to get this guy, though. So I'm going to do this 5. Can you give me the 11 points?
Okay. So that would be 52.
I'm pretty sure I just covered up a rock. Yeah, I did. Where's he at?
Yeah, because on the previous game that we had played, I ended up where I could build with what spells were out and the items that I had out and the workshops that were out. I had like a really great engine going where I ended up building 3 of the halls, and also both of us had built into the middle area really, really early. So our points during that particular game were like we had overlapped the board.
Yeah,
it was
we hit
crazy.
150. We both went over 150.
Right. Whereas as this one, I don't know. You might lap the board, but I know I probably will not.
I'm not going to dedicate a Great Hall, and I'm not going to move. So I think I am actually done with my turn. So that's the end of my first turn. So this is your last turn.
Okay, I'm just going to end up cascading here. So I'm just going to go for as many resources as possible because that's all I can really do.
Well, make sure that there's nothing you want to trade in for. Like, are you going to get a bunch of? Remember, it's what is it? Three resources of a certain type will give you.
I'll use my workshop to get a wild card.
Okay, wild card.
Okay, I'm using my workshop, and then go ahead and hand me over the resources, and I'll lay them out, and then you can go ahead and go.
Okay. What do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone left. So I could potentially do 2 more builds if I wanted to. I also need to move that there.
Ah! Just throwing resources all over the place. So 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to think if I can
1,
get
2,
a great hall somewhere, but I don't think I'm gonna have a statue
3.
left anyways.
1, 2, 3.
If I build there, I get this person.
So,
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna spend this on the Rock of War, and I'm gonna spend 2.
here you go.
Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to spend
If
the Rock
in
of
doubt,
War.
cascade. That's right.
All right, so I'm going to spend 2 to make this little one here, just to make it so it's a little bit quicker connection.
And at the end of the game, it's 3. For every 3 matching resources, you're going to get a point. So I'm just going to group mine here since it's the end of the game here.
I think I actually want to go right here with it. All right, so that's my first one with my Rock of War. Then I'm going to spend 3 points. Can you please give me 3 points on the board?
1, 2, 3.
And I'm going to actually pick up one of these elbows here, because if I drop an elbow right here, it gives me this guy right here. And then check this out. Look at this business. Well, I'll do it here in just a second. Sorry, I need to move first. Move carts. So I'm going to move 1. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take me 4 carts. 1, 2. Oh, I have to actually use the right one. So, I don't have the right ones. Why am I bad at this all of a sudden? So I go 1, 2, 3. I have to move 4. And I moved the wrong guy anyways. What am I doing here? Wait, that guy was there, right? Wait, what did I do? I messed up something badly.
Rewind.
I think this was, yeah.
You're going to need a rewind.
That was there. Because I had one here, and then I had just gotten this one. Okay, I'm back where I was at. I'm trying to think. I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I need 4 of those carts, and I don't have that many. Oh, but my first turn. Okay, so I used the Rock of War, and then I can use my ability to turn one of these into a wild card with my
you only
workshop.
need to get them to here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see the split there.
Yeah, so I can use the Rock of War as my magic, and I can use this to store one of these cards in here, which turns into a wild card. And now I can spend 2 wild cards plus these 2 orange ones I have. And now I can move 4. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to get the guy on the
Dun,
pedestal.
dun, 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 dun.
And then I spin those cards there. I built my 2 tunnels because I did this little one here for no reason apparently, and this one. And then I'm going to dedicate a great hall.
Excellent.
Because I can just drop this bad boy
You
right
sure
here.
can. You can put it right there.
It's right there.
There you go.
Great hall right there. That'll be, so the gallery of Gloryhound, and that's Gloryhogg's
All
great
right.
hall.
So let's go ahead and move 2 points. Do you want to grab the book so we make sure we go through all the points?
There you go.
I think he only had half as many points as he thinks he does. Just divide his score by 2 and everything will be fine.
That
I
seems
totally
fair.
agree, Nathan.
That's
I agree with that,
definitely
okay?
fair.
First is coronation token. So since you went ahead and finished first, you get 3 points for that.
I'm not going to get any wild points.
Any more than a 2-player game, it's 5 and 3 points. So you do have a little variance on that. Then you have pedestal points here. So whenever we were putting pedestals down and getting these points, we now flip these over and count them.
The little ones?
8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 on that for me. So 6, 7, so 57 on there.
I got an even 10.
Go ahead.
10, so I go up to 68.
Leftover resource sets. So since in my last turn here, it's for a group of 3 matching ones, you're going to go ahead and get a point for each. And then you can do as many trades as you want of random resources to turn 4 random resources in for 1. So I'm just counting all these other resources over here as 1 point because I made that over there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. 11 points in random resources.
I got none in that.
Well, yeah, because I ended right after I cascaded. So
right. No, I made it so I actually didn't have anything left over.
All right, then we're going to go ahead and do the Great Halls. So points on the Great Halls. I only got 8 here for mine because I only got the 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then Dr. Gloryhogg, you got the 25 plus another 5, so 30.
30, so I'm going to go 68, 70.
The Great Halls are huge. If you're able to go ahead and get the resources that you can get, as well as building in a uniform pattern along, it makes a huge difference in the game.
That was pretty big.
And then we're going to go over the statues. And I'm going to kind of take my board off here so everybody can kind of see. And I really like that there's like a little player aid at the bottom of this here, because it's going to tell you here what all the statues are worth. So statues in this gray area, I believe, are, 2 and 4. That's the only one that's kind of hard to read. But this one is 4 and 8. So if you have just the statue there, you're going to get these points per where it's located
the lower
at.
Points.
Lower points if it's on a pedestal, and you can only have count one per a tunnel. So 1 per one of these segment pieces here. So Dr. Gloryhogg, you don't recount anything that was in a Great Hall.
Right.
So you got 2 in the orange here.
And 1 in the brown.
And 1 in the brown one, and that's all of them, right?
Yeah, because I only have.
So that's 2 times 16 plus 12.
That's math.
Do some math. Get your calculators out, everybody. That's what happens when you score so many points.
Then
you have to get a calculator.
One of them is worth 12?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have done that math. That's 44. So 1, 2, 3,
When
4.
you're too good, you end up having to pull out the calculator. Now, since my one here is in the black one here, he is on a pedestal, so that's going to be 4 points for that one. My other one here, oh nope, he's in a Great Hall. My other one here is in the orange here, so that's 16 points on that one there.
So 80, 96.
And then this one, he did not get on a pedestal, but he is in the brown, so that's 6 points on that there. So I did actually get where I overlapped 1 on there.
You got 102 points. I just got 142 points.
Well, I mean, we're not comparing points necessarily.
Definitely.
I mean,
I think your tunnels look prettier than mine for sure.
Wow, don't try to get on my good
look
side
how
now,
short
Dr.
up they are.
Gloryhogg.
They're very short.
Nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's one of the rare times where I got better the second time I played it.
Oh, well, thank you everybody who joined us today. There's not enough good things that I can say about this game. I had so much fun playing it. It was an absolute gem, from components to the gameplay and the
these little guys sticking in the altars.
This was my jam. Like 100%, this was my jam. And Battlecry says I get a plus 50 for being a mom. Boom. Boom. Plus 50 for being a mom.
How about if I give her plus 40 for being a mom? Because she's the best mom.
And then we get a tie.
And then we tie.
And then we get a tie. There you go.
What is interesting is you can win a variety of ways though, because like last time I won by like 3 points, but I had a bunch of these, right? I guess you guys can't see me anymore. A bunch of the ones for putting the pedestal down first.
I can move it back to the table if you want to explain.
Yeah, so I won by having these, just by having a bunch of these pedestal ones, and she didn't have any. She had a bunch of great hauls, and I only had, like, I had 0 great hauls. But then this time I won by having, like, the biggest great haul, right? And then this little one, and then ending it at the right time.
The perfect time.
And I, like you last time, I had a bunch of resources to get, like, bonus points at the end, but this time I had nothing. I had 5 resources, and none of them could be switched over.
Helena says, thank you so much. You're amazing. To take your time to play it. Well, thank you.
This is one that we were very, very glad we backed.
Yes.
And, yeah, it's a really good time. It is a really good time. So if ever anybody else backed it when we backed it and hasn't played it yet, I definitely recommend it.
Absolutely. Get it to your table. If you watched our Kickstarter show and you backed this game and it's still on your shelf of opportunity, pull it out and play it. It's amazing. So
yeah, it looks way more complicated than it really is. And there's just so many really good choices. You're always trying to think like, if I do this, we'll do this, which will do this. Is that how do I order that? And you have to really think it through because you can mess it up.
And thank you for everybody who went ahead and hung out with us today. Wait until you play In Too Deep.
Yeah,
I'm so excited about
that,
Helena. That's right. I know. I'm so excited about playing that one. Oh my goodness. That's going to be on Board Game Spotlight, and we're so excited to do that.
It's going to be on my birthday, right?
And it is. It's going to be on Dr. Gloryhoundd's birthday, so then he gets an extra 50 points for that one.
Yeah,
so
that's true. It's 40 points. We don't do 50. That's ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, your shelf opportunity is only 4 games. I am proud of you. I will literally say that we went outside for the first time for something non-essential, and we stopped at our local game store, and we got...
Because they reopened.
We got the 2 scenario packs for Marvel Champions.
Yes.
Because we hadn't gotten those yet. And then we picked up It's a Wonderful World, which is one that we did not quite back. We wanted to back it, but we just weren't able to at that point in time. But I've heard good things. We got It's a Wonderful World.
Birthday spanking in game.
No way. No way. But yeah, we ended up picking up like 3 or 4 games yesterday to automatically add to our shelf of opportunity.
Yes, but to be fair, we did play one of them already. So
it's going. It's going.
It's a balance. The shelf of opportunity is a balance.
I'd say ours is always at least 25 sitting there.
Helena, it's tough sometimes to keep up, especially when you're doing things in the community and you're so excited to play all these games. And
oh, yeah.
It does. It ends up adding up on you. Please play Wonderful World on stream. That would be fantastic.
When we were just buying them just for ourselves, it was one thing. But then when we started doing the Kickstarter show, then there's so many new games that you wouldn't have normally seen.
Right.
And then you add in that, then plus the games that sometimes we get some that are sent to us for us to play. And it really is a thing where you're like, man, I'm glad we stream as much as we do because I feel like we're getting in extra games because they're new games. We have to learn the rules to play them.
Dr. Gloryhoundd, what do we have coming up this week?
I don't. We haven't decided yet.
Oh my gosh.
Way to put me on the spotlight.
Okay, so on Tuesday, we're going to be talking to Bezier Games about their upcoming games in 2020, which is Silver Coin, Whistle Mountain, and Maglev Metro, which I'm really excited to talk to Bezier Games about that. Is going to be an interview that we're going to be doing with them. So if you guys really enjoy that, that is going to be something that we are looking to add to our shows that we produce for you guys. We're also going to be playing 2 different games, a light game and a heavier game.
Thursday night at 6 p.m. will be our...
light game?
Yeah.
And light, we mean, it can range anywhere from
won't be a 2-hour game. And then anything 2 hours and below could potentially be on a Thursday night. Friday will be our Kickstarter show at noon, and then Sunday at 2 o'clock we'll be doing our bigger games.
Our heavier weight games are just longer. Just longer.
It's by time.
It really is, because on Sundays we have more time to sit down with you guys and everything. So other than that, I think that's about it. Thank you again for everybody who joined us in chat.
This took 90 minutes, so it was dead on.
Dead on.
It was really close.
And we will see all of you guys next week. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, moms.